Heroes of the Dorm is exciting because it's just such high stakes. Even though it's a collegiate tournament, the prize is tuition for the rest of your college career. So that's not just, I won a cool tournament, that's, I get to go to school for free. And that changes my entire life. Being part of the Heroic Four is a huge accomplishment because there were 6,200 people that entered this tournament, 889 teams from 429 universities, so being the four that made it out of that is a huge accomplishment. Some members of the Dream Team for Arizona State actually play together and against each other in a whole bunch of community tournaments, but they didn't know that until they signed up for Heroes of the Dorm. So it's been really cool to watch them play together, and their play has been characterized by this tendency to just draft really strong, solid compositions. And then as a result, they have really great team fights. They usually force their opponents to make decisions between two bad things. The Boston Eagles from Boston College aren't technically undefeated. They did lose a few in early rounds, but since the round of 64, they've gone all 2-0s. Their play is really fun to watch because you can see that they only are willing to take just the right engagements. They will not team fight unless they know they can win. One of the things that I particularly love watching them doing is a Void Prison into Apocalypse combo that has really made a difference for them in some games. Even though they're kind of considered one of the underdogs, Boston has been strong from start to finish, and I won't be surprised to see them put up a big fight in the Heroic Four. The Golden Bears from Cal Berkeley are undefeated as well, and again, that's not a surprise at all because almost a fourth of the people who filled out fantasy brackets picked Cal Berkeley as their winner. You can see when you're watching the Golden Bears that they've spent time studying not only their opponents and kind of what their opponents tend to do, but also how the game works. You can see them really understanding the timings and cost versus benefits of decisions in games. There was one I particularly loved in the Epic 8 where they chose to fall back and take a boss instead of entering in a base race, and it eventually won them the game. They're definitely not infallible. They are definitely going to have to work hard for these finals, and I'm really excited to see what that practice brings out in the games. The Mad Banners had some 2-1s as well as some 2-0s. They advanced to the Epic 8 actually on a technicality, but once they got to the Epic 8, they proved that they deserved to be there. So what I'm most excited about for Illinois Urbana-Champaign is strategies that we maybe haven't seen before. I love to watch creativity in Heroes of the Storm, and I think that's what I'm looking for most from them as we move into the Heroic Four in the Grand Finals. So all of these teams will come together for the Heroic Four and then the Grand Finals on April 26th. It's going to be a free live event at the Shrine Expo Hall. I'm going to be there in person and I'm stoked, but if people can't be there in person, they can watch on ESPN and they can look on heroesofthedorm.com for all the details. And I'm going to be watching the hashtag #StormTheDorm for all of the pictures from the event and people's impressions. I'm really, really excited and I can't wait until next weekend.